A Kiss MSA, Simple Present Version. Welcome to the mini story for a kiss. In this lesson, I will ask many questions. You must answer every question. Answer every question. Pause your computer or pause your iPod, answer the question, then play again. It's very important, very important. Answer every question. Let's start a kiss. Carlos buys a new car. Does Carlos buy a new car? Yes. Yes, of course. He buys a new car. Does Carlos buy an old car? No. Carlos doesn't buy an old car. Carlos buys a new car. Does Carlos buy an old car or a new car? A new car. Carlos buys a new car. Who buys a new car? Carlos, right? Carlos buys a new car. What does Carlos buy? A new car. Carlos buys a new car. Is the car expensive or is the car cheap? It is expensive. Carlos buys a very expensive car. Does Carlos buy an expensive bicycle? No. He doesn't. He doesn't buy an expensive bicycle. What does he buy? He buys an expensive car. Is the car small? No, it isn't small. He buys a huge car, very, very big car. How big is the car? It is huge. It is huge. Is it a huge bicycle? No. It isn't a huge bicycle. It is a huge car. Who buys the huge car? Carlos. Carlos buys the huge car. What color is the car? Is it yellow? No. What color is the car? Blue. It is blue. It is a huge, blue, fast car. While driving down the street, Carlos sees a girl on a bicycle. What does he see while driving down the street? He sees a girl on a bicycle while driving down the street. While driving down the street, does Carlos see a dog? No, he doesn't. While driving down the street, Carlos sees a girl. While driving down the street, does Carlos see a girl in a car? No. She isn't in a car, not in a car. While driving down the street, Carlos sees a girl on a bicycle. When does Carlos see a girl on a bicycle? While driving down the street, right? While driving down the street, Carlos sees a girl on a bicycle. Who sees a girl on a bicycle while he is driving down the street? Carlos, right? Carlos sees a girl on a bicycle while he is driving down the street. Where is Carlos driving? Driving down the street, down the street. Carlos is driving down the street. Where is the girl? On a bicycle, right? The girl is on a bicycle, so while driving down the street, Carlos sees a girl on a bicycle. She has long blonde hair and is beautiful. What does she look like? Look like means is she ugly? Is she beautiful? Is her hair black? Brown? Look like means how does she look? Her hair? Her face? So what does she look like? Well, she has long blonde hair and she is beautiful. What does she look like? She has long blonde hair and she is beautiful. Does she look beautiful? Yes. She looks beautiful. Does she look ugly or does she look beautiful? She looks beautiful. Who looks beautiful? The girl, right? The girl on the bicycle. The girl on the bicycle looks beautiful. Carlos yells to her. What does he yell? He yells, "What's up?" Who yells, "What's up?" Carlos. Carlos yells, "What's up?" Does the girl yell, "What's up?" No, the girl doesn't yell, "What's up?" Carlos yells, "What's up?" Who does Carlos yell to? The girl. Carlos yells to the girl. Does Carlos yell to a boy? No, he doesn't yell to a boy. Carlos yells to a girl. Which girl does Carlos yell to? Which girl does Carlos yell to? The girl on the bicycle, right? He yells to the girl on a bicycle. What does he yell to the girl on a bicycle? He yells on "What's up?" After he yells, "What's up?" Does the girl ignore him? Yes, she does. She ignores him. Who ignores Carlos? The girl. The girl on the bicycle. Does Carlos ignore her? No. Carlos doesn't ignore her. Carlos yells to her. She ignores him. Does she listen to Carlos? No, she doesn't listen to Carlos. She ignores him. Does she look at Carlos? No, she doesn't. She ignores him. Carlos yells again. How's it going? What does he yell? How's it going? Does he yell, how's it going? To the girl or to his mother? Well, of course he yells, how's it going, to the girl. Does he yell, how's it going? Or does he whisper, how's it going? Whisper means talk very quietly, opposite of yell, so we have yell and whisper. I am whispering. Does Carlos whisper or does he yell, how's it going? He yells. Carlos yells, how's it going? He doesn't whisper, how's it going? He yells, how's it going? After he yells, how's it going? Does the girl stop? No, she doesn't. The girl doesn't stop. The girl keeps going. Does the girl keep going? Yes. The girl keeps going. Does she continue going? Yes. She continues, right? She keeps going. Who keeps going? The girl. The girl keeps going. He yells again, hey, why won't you talk to me? I want to go to dinner with you. I'll take you to an expensive restaurant. Where does he want to take her? To an expensive restaurant. He wants to take her to an expensive restaurant. This is the end of Mini-Story A. Listen to this many times, and then go to Mini-Story B.